Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, I wanted to talk about intelligence and the different definitions that we have for intelligence. So, intelligence is a very abstract and subjective term. While I was researching about this topic, I had to. I was uh, I was going through a lot of definitions from different people, and everybody seems to have a different interpretation of this word called intelligence. And but I wanted to talk about intelligence in a way that is more close to our hearts. That is, there are certainly moments where we feel intelligence, and we. I wanted to talk about this feeling of intelligence rather than the the concepts and the definitions and how we are opinionating about definition of the definition of intelligence. So, for example, everybody is trying to rationalize their own skill, and everybody is thinking that their own skill is what is intelligent. For example, a person who has the capability of memorizing a lot of things, thinks that memorizing things is intelligent, and a person who is able to solve mathematical problems is thinks that solving on maths problems is intelligence, and a person who is more creative thinks that creating a lot of things or being creative in art or painting is more is intelligent. So so everybody has their own definition, and whatever they are doing and whatever skill that they have developed is their definition of feeling intelligent. So whatever this definition is, according to you, that is your way of feeling intelligent, or feeling that sense of yes, this is extraordinary. This is something that is brilliant, and it could be something that you are researching about. A lot of scholars are, and I see this in a lot of spiritual traditions also. A lot of spiritual people and religious people are not very good when it comes to analytical thinking. In fact, they will fail miserably when you give them an IQ test. They are so that doesn't mean that they are not intelligent in other ways. They are probably wiser in life. They have probably experienced a lot uh, in terms of living, and they have kind of figured out a way to be happy and content in their life. But but according to the IQ test, they will be very dumb. Uh, so so this ability or this capability of rationalizing your skill or uh, is there in every single person. So even if I am a very spiritual person, I will say to the world that spiritual intelligence is somehow the highest type of intelligence that there is. And if I'm a scientist, then I will say that analytical thinking uh, is the basis of judging whether a person is intelligent or not, or the ability to rationalize things is the ability that can tell whether a person is intelligent or not. So, and even education can be uh, a measure for some people. So, a person who is more educated is somehow uh, given more priority and is thought to be more intelligent over those who are non-educated. But in my opinion, a lot of non-educated people uh, or sometimes say some things that are so wise that an educated person fails to recognize in their lives. So then, I want to talk about this feeling of intelligence rather than the definition that we have collected in the world. And I don't want to talk about the rationalization of your skill. I want to talk about the basic feeling of feeling intelligent. So when you create something, when you are researching something, or when you are solving a problem, and you find that solution, you feel as if you are right, and in that feeling you feel very intelligent. uh, this is due to something that I call validation. So whenever you are right, you are about something, then you get a boost of serotonin, you get a boost of energy, and um, you get a boost of dopamine. That is why children are trained in a manner that they are able to be right about certain things. So, for example, we have in our education system, we see that we have uh, these multiple choice questions where there are four choices, and you have to select one choice as the correct one. And what we are doing in this system of education is that we are training the child to feel this. And whenever they are correct about something, they feel intelligent. They feel this surge energy, and they feel this surge in serotonin, and that is what leads them to and gets them motivated to solve more problems. So, this is a very important thing to notice here. That is, the feeling of intelligence is what gives us motivation. So, when we are right about something, we are being validated, and the more validated we feel, we um, we feel that we belong to the society, or somehow we are above others, and we feel intelligent. And this is something that is good for a person to feel. And if you don't feel this, if you don't feel that you are right about something, then you will go down. You will not feel good, and you will fail, and you will eventually be depressed. But the thing about our education system is that this feeling of intelligence is induced only through analytical thinking. So, especially in India, we have two major types of education system here. The one is engineering, and the other is doctor. Of course, there are lawyers and there are all kinds of other people, but mostly a parent wants uh, their children to be either an engineer or a doctor. I'm talking only about India. Of course, in the West and in the developed countries, we have a variety of different options for the children to be educated in whatever talent they have and whatever skill they want to develop and feel inclined to. But here, you are judged on the basis of these two things: your analytical thinking and your ability to memorize um, biological terms. So, these two things are the are what is the most valuable or the most in-demand skill currently, even all over the world. If you are a good analytical thinker, then you are probably working for good firms. You are probably working for good companies. Um, and as soon as you start to lose your capability of analytical thinking, you are fired from the company, or you are moved to a management position, which is something that is eventually going to happen to everybody. They're going to lose the ability of analytical thinking because the brain is starting to age. Anyways, so now these two things, that is the analytical thinking and the ability to memorize the names of all the bones in your body, is the basis of our education system. Now, when you tell a child to solve problems in analytical thinking, and if he doesn't have the capability to solve these problems, then he feels that he is not right, and he loses his, he's not validated by the society. And I've seen, as a part of this education system, I've seen that a lot of people are depressed when their rankings in the weekly exams, or when their rankings are very low. They are depressed, and they have even went to the extremes of committing suicide. They feel that they are not validated, and this is a problem in the third world countries, in India, in China, in many other countries. We have this problem where we are not trying to get to the root of the problem. Instead, we are trying to solve the the problems of that we can see, that we are looking very superficial problems, but we are not getting to the roots of the problems. The roots of the problems are in the children, and this is what I believe strongly. And if there is one thing that I want to change in the world, I want to influence people, and I want to change the way that people think about education and learning. So, so now when the when the child feels bad, when the child is not validated, he does not get that dopamine, that serotonin, and he disregards himself, and he feels miserable. And all of these feelings and all of these moments of not feeling intelligent is going to lead the person uh, to a lot of bad things, to a lot of bad habits, uh, by which he is going to uh, destroy his intelligence even more. So I wanted to point out something here. I wanted to point out that every single person is intelligent in their own way, and there is an industry for their own intelligence. For example, if you are a creative person and you are not able to solve analytical problems, then there is an industry for you. And if you are good at researching things, if you are good at solving, if you are good at gathering data and gathering knowledge, and if you are better at that, then there is a research and development team in every company that is an industry for you. You don't have to be an engineer, or you don't have to be a doctor. If you don't have the capability or that type of intelligence, you can be a lot of other things also. So these all can be tried and tested. A person should try and test a lot of things in their life. He or she should try to indulge himself in all kinds of activities. And only when they indulge themselves in all kinds of activities, they will understand what their brain is capable of doing. Of course, there will be a desire for you to become a scientist, even though you don't have the capability to solve analytical problems, or you are not capable of solving theoretical physics problems. But then you may desire someone, or you may want to be like someone who is able to do that, but your brain may not be able to do that at all. Here comes the problem of skill and how you can develop skill. Now, skill is something that is developed over time. that is, you can develop a skill, you can develop a talent, you can develop whatever uh, you want to be. For example, if you want to be a great artist, if you dedicate enough time on and patience on painting, you will eventually reach a uh, stage where you are above normal. That is, you are you are going to reach a stage where you are better than the normative society or the normal group of artists. The only problem here is we are not disciplined and we are not patient enough. So these two skills, discipline and patience, should also be uh, inculcated in our minds, and we should also learn how to be disciplined and how to be patient. Hence, there are certainly a lot of problems in our education systems, and we can do a lot better. But now, let me get back to this topic of intelligence. Now, we have certainly seen that there are different kinds of intelligence, and in this YouTube channel, I talk about purpose a lot. Now, this purpose is strongly related to whatever skill that you have, whatever talent you have, and whatever industry you are intelligent at. So, if you want to find out your purpose, and some people might have already found out their purpose, that one thing that motivates you, that keeps you going forward, that one thing could be singing for someone, that one thing could be research for someone, that one thing could be traveling for someone. So when you find that one thing and you stick to it, uh, the universe will conspire with you. That is, you will see that your mind is opening up. That the more you indulge in that skill, your mind is opening up to a lot more ideas. You will see that ideas are coming in. You will see that a lot of things are uh, happening on their own, to be honest. And you should be able to see that they are all leading you towards your purpose. And with this mindset, you will see that you will be able to see when ideas pop into your mind, and you will be able to grasp them, and you will be able to note them down. So, the first crucial step for a person, any person, is to find out their purpose and to find out that one thing that they're intelligent at. It could be coaching, it could be anything, but there is one thing. It could even be business, it could be anything, but that one thing that is making you feel intelligent. So forget about what society tells you about intelligence and see what is it that makes you feel intelligent. Keep following that, because that is where you will get most of your brilliant ideas. So thank you for watching this video. Um, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that get um, you get notified whenever I upload another video. And thank you.